Shree Hanuman Vyayam Prasarak Mandals, Degree College of Physical Education, Amravati, and HVPM, Indian Knowledge System Center, Amravati, organized 5 days international faculty development program on yoga and holistic medicine in the memory of 43rd Tryambak Guruji Joshi Yog Mala and 24th Dr. N.V. Karbelkar Yog Karyashala. Now, I request all the dignitaries to come forward for garlanding the great personalities. Sir, please. Guruvarya Ambadas Panta Vaidya, founder member of Sri Hanuman Vyayam Prasarak Mandal, Acharya Tryambak Guruji Joshi, Ayurveda expert and lifelong sevak of Sri Hanuman Vyayam Prasarak Mandal, and the very first head of Department of Yoga Shastra at Degree College of Physical Education, Dr. Nana Sahib Kalberkar, former president, Bruhan Maharashtra Yoga Council, and advisor at Yoga Department HVPM. Thank you so much, sir. On the dais, we have President of the program, Dr. S.P. Deshpande, sir, Principal, Degree College of Physical Education. I request Dr. S.M. Labde, sir, HOD, Department of Yoga Shastra, to welcome our today's President of the program, Dr. S.P. Deshpande, sir. Thank you, sir. Along with it, we have a great pleasure to have Dr. Arun Kholoskar, sir, former principal of Degree College of Physical Education and International Yoga Guru. I request Dr. Mr. Nitin Kale, sir, to welcome Dr. Arun Kholoskar, sir. We also have Dr. S.M. Labde, sir, Head, Department of Yoga Shastra at Degree College of Physical Education. I request Mr. Pranay Pawar to welcome Dr. S.M. Labde, sir. In an online mode, we have Acharya Shreyas Kurhekar, sir, mentor of HVPM IKS Center, and Dr. Krzysztof Stek from Poland, joined us with the streamer and all the participants who have joined us in the live. You can see we have two more guests. I request Dr. Krzysztof Stek to just wave your hand, and also Dr. Acharya Shreyas Kurekar, sir, to wave his hand to all the participants. I also welcome you with a kind words, sir. At very first, I request Dr. Arun Kholoskar, sir, International Yoga Guru, to present the introduction of the faculty development program. So please.
Very much. Good morning to all. Hari Om to you all. Loudly speak. Hari Om to all. Ah, sound of the Degree College of Physical Education. Remember. मला हे सांगा तुम्ही आता किती लोक इंग्लिश समजतात तुमच्यामध्ये बसलेले? अरे वा, कोणचे बीसीए वाले आहे की योगा वाले आहे की बीसीए वाले? गुड, व्हेरी नाईस. गुड. व्हॉट अबाउट योगा? आज वास्तविक योगावाल्यांना भला चान्स आहे तर चांगला. तुम्हाला माहित आहे 12 विद्यार्थी आपले व्हिएतनाममध्ये इन्स्ट्रक्टर म्हणून काम करते योगाचे. So you must be frequently know about the English. You try to understand English, try to speak English. You understand? Okay. Now I will start. Now it is a great pleasure for me also. It given chance to me to introduce the HVP Mandal, the founder of the HVP Mandal, and in the memory of that we are conducting this yoga lecture series for this program, faculty development program, in the memory of Tryambak Guruji Joshi, Dr. Karbelkar ji, and Mr. Stick. You have joined with us, and it's very pleasure to say that Mr. Stick is my classmate. Although he's from the Poland. So today's program's president, our principal, honorable principal Dr. Deshpande ji, organizer this workshop and lecture series, Dr. Labdi ji, our staff member, Agarkar madam, then the Deshpande madam, Anasane sir, Kaya sir, Sanjay, ground personalities, Sandeep. It's a great pleasure for me because you have I will appreciate you, especially organizer or in HOD of the department, yoga department. They have continued this. We have started this yoga lecture series in 1982. Still it is continued. So it is my pleasure because after me or after Dr. Patil, they have keep it arranged, their keep is continue, arranged properly also. We were earlier we were conducting 3 days, 4 days program. Now there is addition again for 5 days, and that converted this program in yoga lecture series in the faculty development program. So especially I will congratulate all the staff members of the DCP and our principal also. I have responsibility to say few words about our institution, that is Hanuman Vyayam Prasarak Mandal. Already you know Hanuman, you are a student of the HVP Mandal. It is a long history of this, and it is very difficult to summarize or give the introduction within 5 or 10 minutes, because from it was what is the establishment of the HVP Mandal anybody from you? कौन से साल में अपनी ये संस्था का स्थापना हुई है स्टूडेंट में? 1914. Good, very nice. So when it was started or it was founded, there are two motives or there are two objectives behind it. First, this already you know this is founded by the Vaidya brothers, Babura Vaidya and Ambadas Panta Vaidya, allies Dadaji. Here already photographs here about the Dadaji, and they are the founder. They were the founder. So, by the inspiration of the great patriot of the Vyayam Joshi at that time, we were under the rule of the British at that time, and they had started this institution in 1914. And very surprising, I think I want to tell you about the development of our institution. In 1924, after 9 or 10 years, institution have started the 1 month physical education course, ग्रीष्मकालीन शिविर जिसको कहते थे, ग्रीष्मकालीन summer course for 1 month. See, you just see the development within a 9 years. How much development was done by these Vaidya brothers, and with them another freedom fighter groups also for the foundation purpose. So two main purposes were there: to train the youth through the physical activities, through this especially traditional activities, and they send them to further, or they should involve in the struggle movement. स्वातंत्र्य का जे चळवळ चालू होती त्यावेळेला त्याच्यामध्ये त्यांना मोटिवेट करणं. Second purpose was to give the proper shape to the physical education or physical activities, especially traditional activities, just like Malkham, just like Lazim, Danpatta, various types of weapons activities. And so in this way, there are two motives, two objectives were there. Again, I want to tell you very interesting thing. It is surprising. At that time, there are some mandals also there. Especially, I will take the name. It will not. Azad Hind Mandal and Nilkanda Vyayam Mandal. They were also started at that time after 8-10 years later or HVPM. But they were interested mostly for the conducting the Ganesh festival. There is a huge procession were there. Still, all the process, these methods or this system is continued. Traditions continue. But our institution, they not involved in this type. They have started to do the another some work. Dadaji Vaidya is a man of the visionary. He has great vision. They don't indulge in these छोटे से डबके में रहना नहीं चाहते थे वो आगे. और again very surprising things I want to tell you. By this propagation of the traditional sports and by the institution, some the freedom fighter, those who have taken the part in this freedom movement, or the very famous personality of the India, that is Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi, you know the name of the Mahatma Gandhi? He had visited our institution 2 times. One 1926 and second time 1933. See, actually the courses was started 1924. Tryambak Guruji was teaching the yoga there. He was our HOD of the yoga department. So in this way, Subhash Chandra Bose, all you know the name. He had visited the institution again 2 times. In 1928 and 29, continuously 2 years. I forgotten to pay my homage to this Tryambak Guruji and Karbelkar ji, Dadaji. Along with that, I have to pay the homage to Dr. S.H. Deshpande and also Dr. Ramesh Godbole. Recently, after 6 months, before 6 months, they left our institution, means they are gone. It is a great loss for our institution. Dr. Godbole was our working president, and Dr. Deshpande sir, he was also ex-principal of our college as the treasurer, and from his childhood, he was associated with our institution. His father, Hariyar Rao Deshpande, he is also secretary of the HVP Mandal. So I pay my homage to them also. All their photographs not here, but we have lost. It is a great loss of our institution. Okay, I will continue this my talk because it is already I have given only 15 minutes, so I must finish this all the number of things here already I had quoted. So in 19, you know the Rajguru Shivram Shivram Hari Rajguru. You know how you know? Who is along with their two names are coming again? Which they are? Bhagat Singh and Marathis Bhagat Singh and Sukhdev. So Rajguru was the student of our institution in 1927 in 28. So you are very much lucky fellow. You are studying in such an institute. They have the great history. Great history regarding the freedom movements. So after Rajguru, you know, there you are getting the some awards. In which date you are getting those who are merit student. We are celebrating his death anniversary on 23rd March every year, you know, and on his memory, we are awarding the prizes to our student from the various faculties. Anybody got this award here? Is it BA Part 1 Yoga? No. So you try for getting the awards. Those who are stood first, they are getting these awards. Do you understand? So I will go again ahead. I want to go because it is a very short time with me. I'm keeping some features of our institution. I am highlighting some features. In 1936, you have heard the name of the Hitler? Have you heard the name Hitler? Who is Hitler? हिटलर कौन था? कौन थे? संस्था का इतिहास मैं स्पेशली sometime I was taking the classes of the BP, then MP yoga, and I was giving the lectures on specially the historical background of the HVP Mandal. You must know because you are studying these very. There has a much history of such a institute you are studying. ऐसे महान ऐसे संस्था में आप काम कर रहे हैं, आप पढ़ रहे हैं, काम कर रहे हैं, तो पता चला क्या हिटलर कौन था? जर्मनी के कौन थे? शासक थे. He was the administrator of the Germany. Why I have taken his name? Why I have taken his name here? Is he connected with our institution? HV Mandal? So this type of history you must know. You know, in 1936 there was the Olympic. You know the Olympic game? After 4 years, they are conducting. And our 20 experts of our institution, they were invited there to demonstrate the physical activity, traditional physical activity mostly. And he was by observing, by seeing this demonstration which given by our contingent, he was so much impressed, and he had given the one medal. Still, it is with us. This it is in the office of our honorable General Secretary Padma Shri Prabhakar Raoji with this office. So that's why his name is connected to our history of our institution. So after that, this tradition in 49, 72, in mostly in various countries, in near about 60 countries, we have our worker, our active, our mostly the office bearer, our student had have gone. He mean आपला हा कोणत्या देशात जाऊन झाला? तू कुठे जाऊन झाला? डेन्मार्क. सो तो आपला हा हे होता ना दलाल मयूर, जर्मनी. एका वर्षाकडे one student, now मला वाटते second year मी MPED. The one student from our college, he is studying in this MPED second year. He was in Germany for 1 year. 1 year he was giving the demonstration. He was hired by these some groups. So you had a good chance to go to other countries and demonstrate the physical activities, just like traditional activities. So this is a vast history of this HVP Mandal. Again, it will take more time, so I will curtail here. Now I will come directly the introduction of the Tryambak Guruji Joshi. Now, already I told about the Dadaji. Now I will come to I will give the introduction of the Tryambak Guruji, in which memory we are conducting this yoga lecture series. I am very much fortunate. The Tryambak Guruji was our HOD. He is a worker, or he is a office bearer, worker, devotee of the HVP Mandal. He is birth year is 1904, and our Dadaji's birth date is or birth year is 1920 02 1902 or 1904. Or Tryambak Guruji had joined the institution of our HVP Mandal at the age of 12 only. In 1914, he had joined. Not 16, sorry. So there is long association of the Tryambak Guruji with our Mandal. He was Ayurvedacharya. He was a Brahmachari. He was Ayurvedacharya. He is a freedom fighter. Near about 7 years he had spent in jail. The British government was keeping him the different types of jail. Yeroda, Pune, Amravati jail. So he was a freedom fighter. And in 1977, it is I am not wrong, 1977, under his guidance, institution has started the 3-week certificate course in yoga at Chikaldara. He was the first, our Sanchalak. There were, they were, our one pillar is standing in front of you. 4 pillars were there about uh, about the starting of this Chikaldara Yog Shibir. Still it is continue. कितने साल हुए होंगे अभी? 77 से शुरुआत हुई चिखलदरा योग शिविर की। 3 सप्ताह का जो शिविर चलता है अभी। तुम्हारे बहुत सारे एमए वाले या विंटर में भी गए होंगे वहाँ भी। विंटर भी कैंप चलता है अभी। समर तो चलता है, बहुत सारे लोग रहते उसमें। तो त्र्यंबक गुरुजी was the founder of that yoga camp, Chikaldara yoga camp. I am very much fortunate that 4 years I could work. I was getting his blessing. 4 years. After that, he was sick and then he died. So, Tryambak Guruji, it is very difficult to say about this because he is also a very devotee person. When it is called the safari. अपने डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन टूर जाते थे पूरे भारत में, अलग अलग एक्टिविटी. He was a medical doctor also with this group. 200, 250, this type contingents were going in various part of the country, and they were demonstrating this physical activity. So in this way, they are much contribution of the Tryambak Guruji Joshi. That's why we are celebrating. That's why we are conducting the yoga lecture series in his memory. I again pay my homage to her because I got something from him regarding yoga. Then Dr. Karbelkar, he is also a very great educationist of the Vidarbha area. Dr. Karbelkar was a very famous college of Amravati, that is Bijlal and he was the founder principal. After his retirement in 1976, he also joined with us. And near about 22 years, he was with us. He was with our institutions. He was giving us his services. He was teaching the Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Although he is from the chemistry, but he has master key over some philosophical aspect of the yoga. So again, I am very much fortunate that under his guidance, under his especially guidance mostly, I could do something. So it is no doubt I have taken some much time, but I already told you here it is very difficult to. But other things will be kept by the that is how many guests are. But some guests are here. They are online, just like already I told you about the steak. He's from Poland. Then Ganesh Shankar. He's a HOD of the Sagar University. Ganesh Shankar Giri. Now he has, after his retirement, he is staying in Punjab. Then Dr. Baswa Reddy. It is, you must attend all the lectures. They are very much valuable lectures for you. This type of opportunity you will not get anytime. Dr. Baswa Reddy was the former director of the Morarji Desai Institute, National Institute of Yoga at New Delhi. Then very famous personality, Dr. Madhusudan Pennaji. He is from Kavi Kalidas Sanskrit Vidyapit Ramtek. He is expert in the philosophy. He was recently, before the 4 or 5 months, he was in charge, vice chancellor of that university. And then again, I am very interested. It is a proud of for our institution that two our students, now they are yoga experts. They are yoga experts. They trained their basic knowledge they took from our institution. One is the Mrs. Indika, Dr. Indika from Sri Lanka. She did that. अरे जोर से तालियां बजाओ ना, ये बजाओ कि नहीं, बजाओ कि नहीं। इतना बड़ा तुम्हारे सामने इतने यार तो इंटरनेशनल लेवल के लोग जो हमारे यहाँ से तैयार हुए हैं, आपको भी चांस है बहुत सारा, मैं इसलिए कहता हूँ। तो इंडिका, डॉक्टर इंडिका, शी इज अ प्रोफेसर देयर इन श्रीलंका. She did 3-month course of yoga, which course was conducted there in Lanka by our institution. Second, again, personality from the abroad, Mr. Stew. It is very difficult to take their surname for me also. Huh? Thailand Mount. It is very difficult. This Stew had been here for 2 weeks program. When Francis Remy, if he joined, Francis Remy is the director of sport director of the Seychelles government, and I am got a chance to go for 2 times there. First time they have invited me to run the program, the yoga program, or to conduct the classes for the general public and for the sports coaches, because it is a sports national institution. Dr. Francis, Mr. Francis Remy, he had been also here. And second time they have invited me for conducting the classes where in prison of the Seychelles. Seychelles is a very small island below the Lanka, Sri Lanka, or below the Maldives, beside, or it is near to Kenya. So their second time I was teaching yoga practices in jail and also wellness center. You know, the wellness center is famous for the druggist youth. Druggist. ड्रग वो लेते ना आजकल, जो बड़े चलते ना, ऐसे बिगड़े हुए लड़के थे जिसको माँ बाप वो वेलनेस सेंटर में लाते थे. वेलनेस सेंटर में जस्ट लाइक ए हॉस्पिटल, और वहां मैं उनको 1-1 घंटा यही बढ़ाता था योगा. तो ऐसे ही मिस्टर स्टीव, they are the here they will take the part in our yoga lecture series, and other number of experts are here. I don't take the much time because I had a short time. That's why I will unable to take their name. You people, I know it is very difficult to understand the language of the English to most of the people. Still, I will try to say in Hindi, some Marathi. Okay, inviting me for Dr. Labdeji, Dr. Deshpande sir, to for this function. Very important function for me also.
Hello. Thank you so much, sir. Your guidance always motivates us to keep working and working as we have the slogan of Shri Hanuman Vyayam Prasarak Mandal, Aage Badho, Sabse Aage Badho. We always get the supports and from Shri Hanuman Vyayam Prasarak Mandal's Honorable General Secretary, Padma Shri Prabhakar Rao Ji Vaidya Sahib, who always says, Karte raho, dikha jayega. Continuing his legacy and a strong work for the society, we always have the Madhuri Chenke ma'am, Vice Principal of Degree College of Physical Education and Principal Investigator of Shri Hanuman Vyayam Prasarak Mandal's IKS Center, Amravati. To inaugurate the function and to inaugurate the faculty development program, as the inaugurator, we are honored to have Acharya Shreyas Kurekar sir, and it is my great pleasure to introduce such a great personality. Acharya Shreyas Kurekar sir is a profound Vedic scholar. He has learned Rig Veda, Dashagranthas in a Paramparik Gurukul Paddhat. He has done his BA and MA from Rashtrasantra Tukloji Maharaj, Nagpur University, and was awarded by gold medal for securing first position in subject English literature. Also, he has done MA in Vedas from Kavi Kulguru Kalidas Sanskrit Vishwavidyalaya Ramtek and was awarded by Maharshi Vedvyas Puraskar. He has qualified UGC NET exam in Indian Knowledge System. He has experience of teaching in Dharampet Arts and Commerce College, Ramdev Baba College of Engineering and Management at Nagpur. Also, he has experience of working over various government policies at IKS Division, Minister of Education, New Delhi. Presently, he is Acharya of Rig Veda at Jagadguru Sri Devnath Ved Vidyalaya and Head of Department of Ved Vibhag at Jagadguru Sri Devnath Institute of Vedic Science and Research, Nagpur. He has participated in various national and international conferences and activities have been carried out under his leadership to create awareness about Vedic knowledge and Vedic culture, as well as to promote relevance of traditional Vedic wisdom in modern age. Various courses of Indian knowledge system have been developed and delivered by him as a part of his teaching responsibilities in various institutions. With these words, I would like to request Acharya Shreyas Kurekar sir to inaugurate this faculty development program. Sir, please.
योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचां मलं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेन योपाकरोत्तं प्रवरं मुनीनां पतञ्जलिं पराञ्जलिरान्तोऽस्मि. First of all, I would like to thank DCP HVPM and HVPM IAS Center for inviting me to inaugurate this auspicious occasion of the traditionally and having the great lineage of yoga, the conference conducted by HVPM Yoga Department, and it's actually honor for me because I am also associated with this IKS center, and I can say proudly that the institutions I have visited within the past about 2.5 years in the pan India, the activities, enthusiasm, and the knowledge, even the knowledge delivering capacity of the IKS, of the HVPM Yoga Department at HVPM institution is one of the greatest institution pan India. So यहाँ पे मैं डिक्लेयर करता हूँ कि आदरणीय डॉक्टर देशपांडे सर, आदरणीय डॉक्टर खोड़सकर सर, ऑनरेबल डॉक्टर स्टेक, आदरणीय डॉक्टर लाबड़े जी, डॉक्टर संदीप जी और सभी महानुभाव के उपस्थिति में इस योग कॉन्फ्रेंस का इनॉग्रेशन हो रहा है और हो चुका है। अधिक समय मैं नहीं लूंगा और प्रिफरेबली जैसे अभी खोड़सकर सर ने बोला, सो आई नो a lot of students can understand me, though I can speak in English, but I will speak in your Bharatiya language, that is Hindi, and because I want to convey my message to a lot of students who will be participating in this conference. तो योग के बारे में, क्योंकि मैं भी एक परंपरा से आता हूँ, एक वैदिक परंपरा से आता हूँ, तो 2-3 बातें आपके सामने रख के मैं मेरे आज का उद्बोधन पूर्ण करूंगा। सो अधिक समय तो लेने वाला हूं नहीं, तो रिक्वेस्ट करता हूं कि सभी पार्टिसिपेंट कृपया ध्यान से सुने। आज जो भी योग के बारे में हमें पढ़ाया जाता है या हम लोग पढ़ते हैं, वो विशेष रूप से हम उसे क्या कहते हैं, हम सभी को पता है, हम उसे योग दर्शन कहते हैं। जैसे कि योग दर्शन में बहुत सारे सूत्र आते हैं, हमने सुना होगा। एक बहुत प्रसिद्ध सूत्र उसमें है योग चित्त वृत्ति निरोधः। लेकिन जब बात परंपरा की आती है, तो हमें ये भी देखना चाहिए कि ऐतिहासिक दृष्टिकोण से, फ्रॉम द हिस्टोरिकल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, वेयर इज द रूट ऑफ दिस वर्ड और द कंसेप्ट और द लाइफस्टाइल ऑफ योगा। तो क्रोनोलॉजिकली जब हम लोग देखते जाएंगे तो हमें पता चलेगा कि सबसे पहला ग्रंथ, द फर्स्ट लिटरेचर ऑन अर्थ, विच वॉज इट इज सेड दैट ऋग्वेद, यह क्या था, सबसे पहला साहित्य, पहली ज्ञान की चर्चा जो हुई इस पृथ्वी पे, वो परंपरा से ऋग्वेद को माना जाता है। ऋग्वेद ये वैदिक कॉर्पस में आता है, वैदिक साहित्य में आता है। उसके बाद आते हैं कुछ ब्राह्मण नाम के ग्रंथ, जैसे ऐतरेय ब्राह्मण, शतपथ ब्राह्मण आदि। उसके बाद कहा जाता है कौन से साहित्य है, तो वो थे उपनिषद। उसके बाद वेद, ब्राह्मण और उपनिषद, इन 3 ग्रंथ में जो चर्चाएं हुई उसे ही सरल और सहज तरीके से, द नॉलेजेबल डिस्कशंस दोज वेयर फाउंड इन वेदास, ब्राह्मणास और उपनिषदिक लिटरेचर, they were passed to the next generation in more easiest language through one more faculty of literature, उसे हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं, पुराण। जैसे भागवत पुराण है, हम सभी को पता है। उसके बाद based on the Puranic literature, one more faculty that we get दैट इज कॉल्ड एज इतिहास। जैसे रामायण और महाभारत, इसे हम लोग परंपरागत इतिहास मानते हैं। नाउ बेस्ड ऑन all these literatures like Vedas, Brahmanas, Upanishads, Puranas, and historical texts like Ramayana and Mahabharata, there was a specific lifestyle, or there were some specific rules and regulation for an individual and also for the society. The customs, or you may say the framework made for those customs, जो नियम, जो रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस फॉलो किए जाते थे परंपरा से भारत में, उन सब का जो कंपाइलेशन था, उसके भी कुछ ग्रंथ बने, उसे नाम दिया गया था धर्मशास्त्र। क्योंकि धर्म का अर्थ बताया जाता है क्या करना है, क्या नहीं करना है। इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट दिस 20 आर द रूल्स ऑफ धर्मा, बट धर्म इज अ कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट which depends on the situation, should I perform it or not, that categorizes it as dharma and adharma. And after that, वेद, ब्राह्मण, उपनिषद, पुराण, इतिहास एंड धर्मशास्त्र, इन सब के बारे में चर्चा करने के बाद अलग अलग व्यक्तियों को अलग अलग साक्षात्कार हुए, या हम लोग कहते हैं देयर वेर सो मेनी सेंट्स इन इंडिया। यू विल फाइंड आउट द लीनिएज एंड द रिच हेरिटेज, ग्लोरियस हेरिटेज ऑफ द सेंट्स एंड ग्रेट पर्सनैलिटीज। महानुभाव और संतों, सत्पुरुषों की परंपरा भारत में है। उन संत सत्पुरुषों ने जो आत्म साक्षात्कार किया, उसके आधार पर अलग अलग फिलोसॉफीज बनी। देयर वेर वेरियस दर्शनास, उन्हें दर्शन शास्त्र कहा जाता है। वो कौन से थे, तो उसमें क्या क्या आते हैं, जैसे न्याय दर्शन था, वैशेषिक दर्शन था, या सांख्य दर्शन है। जैसे भगवत गीता आपने पढ़ी होगी, उसमें सांख्य दर्शन होता है। उसके भी बाद भगवान बुद्ध, भगवान महावीर, इनके द्वारा जो दर्शन है उसे हम लोग बौद्ध दर्शन, जैन दर्शन कहते हैं। इसके बाद अलग अलग संप्रदाय आए, जैसे सिख ये एक संप्रदाय हो गया, तो उनके भी अपने अपने दर्शन है। महानुभाव जैसे कोई पंथ आए, तो उनके भी अपने अपने दर्शन बने। तो इसी तरीके से योग के भी ऊपर पतंजलि मुनि का एक दर्शन आया। तो बहुत बार हमें लगता है कि योग दर्शन जो महर्षि पतंजलि द्वारा आया, वहीं से योग प्रारंभ होता है, किंतु नहीं। वी हैव दिस lineage ऑफ और परंपरा ऑफ सो मेनी टेक्स्ट, जो मैंने अभी अभी आपको बताया, उसमें भी योग का उल्लेख और योग का दर्शन आता है। और जब ऐसा कोई कंसेप्ट स्टार्टिंग से, फ्रॉम द ओरिजिन ऑफ अर्थ, फ्रॉम द डेवलप, फ्रॉम द वेरी उत्पत्ति ऑफ पृथ्वी, वहां से जब वो आगे आगे बढ़ता है, तभी उसे परंपरा कहा जाता है। वो कैसे आता है, वो मैं 1 मिनट में आपको बताऊंगा। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, if we'll take the first text on earth, that is Rigveda, there is mantra yoge yoge tavassaram vaje vaje havamahe sakhaya indra murtaye। ठीक है, so I will not elaborate it, but you will find out that yog word is coming in the Rigvedic text. Secondly, in Brahman granthas, they are actually dedicated to the rituals performed through various फायर अल्टर्स, जो अलग अलग यज्ञ या याग हम लोग जिसे बोलते हैं, जैसे गणेश याग होता है, या अश्वमेध होता है, या पुत्र कामेष्टि होता है, जो दशरथ ने रामायण में किया था। तो ब्राह्मण ग्रंथ में भी जो अलग अलग याग आते हैं, हवन किए जाते हैं, वहां पे भी योग शब्द आता है, क्योंकि वहां पे उनका कहना ही ऐसा है कि याग वर्ड इज ऑल्सो मेड अप ऑफ यज्ञ एंड योग। व्हाट इज यज्ञ? यज्ञ is a dedicated activity performed by an individual based on dharma। जैसे भारत की बॉर्डर पे अगर कोई सोल्जर गन लेके खड़ा है, तो वो क्या हो गया, उसका एक यज्ञ ही हो गया। या भोजन को भी उदर भरण नोहे जानीचे यज्ञ कर्म, भोजन कभी हम लोग यज्ञ कहते हैं, जो निष्काम भाव से और सेवा वृत्ति परफॉर्म करने के लिए जो किया जाता है। तो योग और यज्ञ, ये दोनों का जो कॉम्बिनेशन है उसे ही वहाँ पे याग कहा गया है। इसलिए राजा दशरथ जी ने जो पुत्र कामेष्टि यज्ञ किया था, उसमें योग क्या था? तो धर्म की रक्षा हो और राष्ट्र की सुरक्षा हो, राष्ट्र की उन्नति होने के लिए पुत्र की प्राप्ति, ये था योग। और यज्ञ क्या था? यज्ञ ये था कि जैसे उन्होंने अपना जीवन समर्पित किया है, तो वैसे ही समर्पित भावना से राज्य चलाने वाला एक राजा की भी उन्हें प्राप्ति हो पुत्र के रूप में। तो इन दोनों का मिला के पुत्र कामेष्टि याग बन गया। तो योग कैन also be identified in the next text to the Veda, that is Brahman. Then comes Upanishadic literature. In Upanishadic literature, there are lots of references. Only one example I will give, that in Kathopanishad, in Adhyaya number 2, there is a verse, Tam Yogamiti Manyante Sthiram Indriya Dharanam. It is said that, what is yoga? So, योर कंट्रोल ओवर योर इंद्रियाज। अगर आपके जो इंद्रिय है, जैसे हम लोग हो सकते हैं, हम लोग स्टूडेंट है कॉलेज में, हमें लगेगा कि पढ़ाई के अलावा भी हमें यहाँ भटकना चाहिए, वहां भटकना चाहिए, पर वो सब करते समय भी अपनी पढ़ाई की ओर ध्यान देना, अपने इंद्रियों की धारणा दूसरे के हाथ ना देते हुए अपना कंट्रोल उसके ऊपर रहना, स्थिरम इंद्रिय धारणम, इसे कठोपनिषद में योग कहा गया। सो योग इज ऑल्सो रिलेटेड विद द उपनिषद। देन कम्स द पुराणिक लिटरेचर। पुराणों में भी, अगर भागवत ही पुराण हम लोग ले ले, तो भागवत पुराण में लगभग आप गीता प्रेस की बुक खरीदोगे तो देयर आर अबाउट मोर देन 500 पेजेस। सो देयर इज ऑल्सो अ लॉट ऑफ डिस्क्रिप्शन अबाउट योग एंड योगीज। अगर हम लोग इतिहास ग्रंथ देखें, रामायण एंड महाभारत, सो द भगवद गीता is originated from the Bhishma Parva of Mahabharata, which is again historical text. गीता में हम सब जानते हैं क्या कहा गया है, समत्वम योग उच्यते। सो सब प्राणी मात्रों के प्रति समान भाव रखना, इसे ही वहां पे योग कहा गया है। सो वी ऑल्सो गेट इट इन द इतिहास ग्रंथास, इन धर्मशास्त्र ग्रंथास। योग, because योग is actually, it is lifestyle, that's why it is said योगहीनम कथत ज्ञानम, कि योग ही जीवन में नहीं है तो फिर यू कांट गेट द प्रॉपर नॉलेज। इवन योगोपि ज्ञानहीनस्तु, अगर आपके पास केवल आसन मात्र वाला योग है, जो आजकल हम लोग टीवी पे देखते हैं, वही योग है, लेकिन योग चित्त वृत्ति निरोधा, अगर हमारी वृत्तियों के ऊपर कंट्रोल नहीं है, अगर हम लोग योग ये टीवी पे देखते हैं या किसी को सिखा रहे हैं, लेकिन अपने आचार धर्म में अगर हम लोग उसका पालन नहीं करते, हमारी वृत्तियों में, हमारे स्वभाव में अगर वो नहीं है, तो क्या होगा? उसे योगोपि ज्ञानहीनस्तु, उसे ज्ञान रहित योग कहा जाता है। और वो क्या करता है? न क्षमो मोक्ष कर्मणि, मनुष्य का कल्याण वो नहीं कर सकता। इसलिए ज्ञान और योग ये दोनों साथ में चलने चाहिए। एंड नॉलेज and the application of knowledge, that we call yoga. So when the both will come hand in hand, then only we can say that one can achieve the eternal goal or moksha, वही मोक्ष प्राप्ति कर सकता है। और उसके बाद आता है दर्शन। तो योग दर्शन के बारे में तो हम लोग सब सुनने ही वाले हैं, तो उसमें भी पूरा योग का वर्णन है। सो हमें पता चलता है कि ये परंपरा जो योग की है, महर्षि पतंजलि ने तो योग दर्शन में दी है, लेकिन उससे पहले भी जितना भी लिटरेचर हमारे यहाँ प्राप्त होता है, उस सभी में हमें योग के रेफरेंसेस मिलते हैं, योग के बारे में चिंतन मिलता है, योग के बारे में डिस्कशंस मिलते हैं। देन व्हाट शुड बी आवर गोल? नाउ वी आर लिसनिंग टू लॉट ऑफ, अभी अभी खोडस्कर सर ने बताया कि देयर आर वेरियस स्पीकर्स who will enlighten us with their knowledge. But what is our responsibility while listening that we should try to make it easy to understand what will be conveyed by the speakers. Then we will try to assimilate the knowledge, what we are understanding, जो हमें समझ, पहले तो बात है कि हमें उसे समझना है, समझने के बाद we will try to assimilate it, उसका डाइजेशन भी हमें होना चाहिए, डाइजेशन होने के बाद हमें उसके ऊपर सोचना चाहिए। परंपरा में 3 बार बताया जाता है, श्रवण, मनन और निधिध्यासन। अब हम योग सीखने वाले हैं, तो हमें सुनना है अच्छे-अच्छे लोगों को, श्रवण, उसके बाद उसे डाइजेस्ट करना है, मनन, फिर उसके बाद उसका जो रस बनेगा, वो रस क्या करेगा, हमारे शरीर की और मन की पुष्टि करेगा। जैसे हम लोग खाना खाते हैं, खाना खाने के बाद हम लोग उसे डाइजेस्ट करते हैं, इतना खाएँगे तो उसमें से इतना रस बनेगा और वो हमारे शरीर की नरिशमेंट करेगा। उसी प्रकार हमें सबको सुनना है, श्रवण, उसके बाद हमें उसके बारे में खुद को चिंतन करना है, मनन करना है, श्रवण, मनन और निधिध्यासन। Then lastly, you will have to implement whatever values, principles and knowledge you will get from these great speakers in your life. So I will not elaborate my speech. Already we have to listen some more speakers here. So with the shloka, I will conclude my talk. It is said that Yoga Shikham Mahaguham Yo Janati Mahamati. What is Yoga? Yoga is like a shikha of peacock. मोर का जैसे शिखा होती है, वैसा योग ये सबके ऊपर है। इट इज महागुहाम, इट इज वेरी डीप नॉलेज। यो जानाति महामति, when we understand his, he is called as mahamati. Mati means buddhi. Mahamati, he has a lot of potential in his mati. Natasya kinchit adnyatam trishlokeshu vidyate. If you will understand the concept of yoga properly, there is nothing in this world that you will not be aware about it. So with these words, I will stop here. Again, I am thankful to the DCP, HVPM and HVPM IKS Center for inviting me. And I declared here that the inaugural function has been done, the conference has been inaugurated. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your insightful views and inaugurating the. On this occasion, we also are honored to have Dr. Christoph Steck, and as Dr. Arun said, like he is his classmate, and it is my great pleasure to introduce Dr. Christoph Steck. He is a senior lecturer and Collegium Medicum at Jan Douglas University in Poland. He is a graduate of renowned Karbelkar Yoga Institute and DBA from the University of Cincinnati, Ohio, USA. BSc, Banaras Hindu University. From there, he had completed the MPhil. From University of Rajasthan, he had completed MPhil. From Joseph Pilsudski University of Physical Education, he had completed the PhD degree. For many years, he has been practicing yoga with famous yoga researchers, yogis, gurus, and saints of India. He visited over 30 times and spent over 10 years over there. He presented many well-received articles and yoga techniques at international conferences in Poland, India, Germany, and USA. He is the author of great books and 64 research scientific papers in international journals. The 3 books he has written is Effect of Surya Namaskar, Sun Salutation, and Hygienic Compactive Therapeutic Techniques of Yoga. He is currently working on his habilitation literature degree at Jan Douglas University in Poland. With these words, I request Dr. Christoph Steck to please guide our students on this occasion.
Thank you very much for your invitation and your kind introduction. I hope that the sound quality is okay and that everybody can hear me well and can understand my English, which probably is a bit different from the one you are using in India. I have 10 10 minutes. I take it that no more than 1 p.m. I should complete my presentation, a little sharing of my thoughts after many years of practicing and also studying yoga theoretically. So the first thing I would like to, really appreciate to the organizers, the title Yoga and Holistic Medicine. We need to understand properly what is holistic. Yes, please think about it. What does it mean holistic? And why yoga has this kind of approach. Matsyendranath and Gorakshnath, they put forth that we should attend to our physical body and to our psyche. First, we start with the physical body, which is easily experienceable for all, and later on move into more subtle things. Many people, from my observations, whether it is India or in the West, they forget about very important aspects of the physical body, and they move too quickly. Everybody would like to experience samadhi right away. Well, I wish good luck to all, but perhaps if you prepare yourself physically, you will be having more success. So, since the timing is very brief, I would like to turn your attention to one thing which I like to address. It is the vitality which each one of us needs to make a progress in yoga. Vitality, it is a word coming from Latin language, vita, which probably we could equalize with the prana, the energy, the life force. So going and studying the manuscripts for Hatha yogis is very important, I think, because so much learning we can derive from those scriptures. So the basics you must know. It is Hatha Pradipika, Garanda Samhita, Shiva Samhita, and perhaps less known Hatha Tattva Kaumudi. Historically, we could take a look at the progression as the rishis told us. So basically, the purifications or the nadi shuddhi processes were recommended to only few, those who had too much fat or too much kapha. That was in the 14th and a half century, coming out of Hatha Pradipika. Now, the second one, historically, about 17th century, mid-17th century, would be Garanda Samhita, and sage Garanda recommends the shodhana, or the purification of the body, as the most important and primary step before one moves into asana or pranayama. The 7, 8 in conditioning the body are shodhana, and on and on. It is the first paragraph, Sutra 910. Then we move another 200 years about. Hatha Tattva Kaumudi, which could be claimed to be the first encyclopedia, it says that practice of Ashtanga Yoga, or the concept taken from Patanjali Yoga Sutras, is indeed an exercise of futility without the purification of the impurities. So even more, it is being stressed in that very thorough exposition of Hatha Yoga and Raja Yoga. So without purification of impurities, we cannot really make any progress. It does not bring about success, even though practiced for a long time, to the one who is replete with toxins. And going on to the next, just as all the limbs in the body, head is of prime importance. Similarly, among the yoga practice, Nadi Shuddhi assumes significance in the beginning, unless and until this Hatanga is practiced intensely. Yoga practice of a practitioner is for nothing, is futile. So from this short analysis, we can see that as the time progressed, something in the society in India has been deteriorating steadily, and more people had to revert first to the body purification. Of course, with the body purification, it is connected the quality of food that we eat. So it became very important, proper understanding what kind of food we should input so that these purifications are less and less needed. Basically now, the debris, the toxins, which is in each one body is so much that all of us need to understand deeply and focus on the Shat processes of Shat karmas. So that is in general, which I would like to refer to you at this point, that please turn attention and deepen your understanding on the importance of Shat karmas or Pancha karma taken from Ayurveda. Very, very important. And also, of course, deep understanding of the water. Everybody thinks about proteins, about fats and other components like vitamins or the minerals and so forth. Very few people focus on the quality of water. And I mean by that not only biochemical quality, I mean also biophysics of water. And basically, very few people know how to talk about biophysics. In other words, what is necessary that we don't irrigate the cells of our body, but we hydrate the cells. For the hydration, water has to have specific qualities. And being frank with you, on Indian market or world market, there are very, very few devices which can help to change the biophysics of water. I have no time to speak more about it, but I just want to make a point that this is very important to pay attention to the biophysics. And that may be one of the reasons why yogis in the past, or even now, I think, they prefer to go into the mountains and meditate in the mountains and have access to pristine, pure water, mountain water, which is very different from the mineral water you can buy for 20 or 30 rupees. It is very, very different. So the science of water and the water clusters, I would request you to read about it, analyze and read and know as much as possible. Now, I would like to focus on a little bit on the Ashtanga Kriyas, or the system that you perhaps never heard of. But it is very important to know something about it. Ashtanga, it means 8. It is a unique system which can significantly decrease or completely eliminate the obstructions. It is based on a work by many famous scientists, maybe less known in India, but I will just mention some names, Russian scientists like Gennady Malakhov or Michael Tombak, or German Arnold Ehret, British McCarrison, Americans Max Gerson, Norman Walker, Paul Bragg, Masaru Emoto, a doctor from Japan, and Yoga Shatkarmas or Shatkriyas and Ayurvedic Panchakarma. They are 8 processes which you need to follow in sequence. It is energy field purification, certain practices which should be started as number 1. Number 2, loosening up of the body and colloidal liquids purification. Number 3, colon purification. Number 4, liver purification. Number 5, kidney purification. And the second level of purification in those Ashtanga Kriyas are parasites and other pathogenic organism removal, alkaline and acid salts removal, and dead and sick cells removal, or in other words, getting rid of cadaveric acid, which is one of the worst poisons that are being produced by dead and sick cells. Initially, when someone is young, it does not make that much problem, but after 55, after 65, and the older we get, the more problem we have. It is a lot of dying cells, sick cells in our body, which are not properly removed from our body, and they linger in our body. So we need to find and know the techniques how to remove it. Therefore, this holistic medicine certainly should take that under the consideration. Fasting is another important area, the science and art of fasting. I just want to indicate how important it is. There are so many kinds of fastings. And I mean by that, real fasting. It means not taking juices or fruit. Maximum you can take is water. And water fasting, it's one kind of fasting, but also there can be a dry fast without water or without any contact with water. So it means not even taking showers. So many stages, what happens, full analysis, very important science to reach very high levels of success. Now, I would like to turn your attention to very important book which was produced at the end of the 90s, the China Study, one of the most comprehensive principles on food and health, conducted in China and later on by many great scientists. What is important, summary from this book, that more than 8,000 statistically significant associations between various dietary factors and disease was found. It is incredibly high significance, 8,000. And the patterns of relationships between diet, lifestyle, and the disease. Now, quickly, I would like to read 8 principles that they were prepared after analyzing those 8,000 correlations. Principle number 1, nutrition represents the combined activities of countless food substances. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Principle 2, vitamins and mineral supplements are not a panacea for good health. Lots of people think that taking those supplements will be sufficient. Not at all. Principle number 3, there are virtually no nutrients in animal-based foods that are not better provided by the plants. Many examples. It's just lack of knowledge, even of dietitians, that they preach wrong solutions to the patients. Now, principle number 4, genes do not determine disease on their own. Genes functions only by being activated or expressed, and nutrition plays a critical role in determining which genes, good or bad, are expressed. Some people a few years ago would say, look, I got this genetical makeup from my parents, so I am done. Something is wrong and it cannot be changed. Please record from this principle that it is not true. Epigenetics, please study about that. Principle number 5, nutrition can be substantially controlled the adverse effects of noxious chemicals. So, in other words, if you have proper nutrition, it can take care of all these chemicals that are everywhere in our atmosphere. Number 5 principle, the same nutrition that prevents disease in the early stages before diagnosis can also halt or reverse disease in its later stages after diagnosis. Principle number 7, nutrition that is truly beneficial for one chronic disease will support health across the board. And principle number 8, good nutrition creates health in all areas of our existence. All parts are interconnected. And if you will dare to follow what I just outlined, those 8 principles based on 8,000 correlations between the proper foods or improper foods and the health conditions, you will have the following effect of such nutrition and diminished processes of purification. So effects would be following: unexpected and total rejuvenation, all encompassing feeling of unusual lightness and fullness of health, experience of overall contentment, bliss and perfection, and feeling of unusual vitality and energy. Believe it or not, this is one of the shlokas translated from Sanskrit to English, taken from Hatha Pradipika by Svatmarama. Well, that is the end. I think I have overtaken a little bit more of my time, but thank you very much for allowing me express myself. Carry on.
Thank you so much, sir. Your work and love for promoting yoga and health science is really extraordinary, and you have been traveling worlds and countries to countries for such a great thought. We have the president of the program and the opening ceremony, Dr. S.P. Deshpande, sir. I request Dr. S.P. Deshpande, sir, to deliver his presidential speech. Sir, please.
Good afternoon. At the outset, I pay my homage to the great visionary, former founder of this Hanuman Vyayam Prasarak Mandal, Dadaji Urva Ambadas Pantavaidya. I also pay homage to Acharya Tryambak Guruji Joshi, who is the founder of yoga in the Hanuman Vyayam Prasarak Mandal, Dr. Nana Sahib Karbelkar, the another great fellow who have devoted life for yoga, and worked many years in this organization. On the dais, we have our mentor, former principal of Degree College of Physical Education, Honorable Dr. Koloskar sir. In online mode, our guest and chief guest and inaugurator of this workshop, Acharya Shree Kurekar, our well-wisher, Dr. Christoph Steck, the head of the department of yoga, Dr. Labde sir, faculty members of yoga department and dear students, and the participants, those who have joined this inauguration function online through YouTube. Friends, we have listened many expert lectures in the inauguration session only because it was a knowledge feast for me. I have listened many things new. And as we know that the topic of this workshop, 5 days workshop, is yoga and holistic medicine. In my life, I heard many a time allopathic medicine, Ayurvedic medicine, homeopathic medicine, Unani medicine, and many more. But this holistic medicine is something new for me also. And probably many of you also have heard this term holistic medicine first time. Dear friends, when we say it is medicine, so the ultimate objective of it is to get relief from some or another disease. And when we talk about disease, so generally we talk about the disease which is hurt our body. But what about our mental strength, our emotions? Because when holistic medicine is discussed, so it is the overall recovery of a human being from the disease. The allopathic medicine, it acts on certain cells or certain part of body where the problem is. If you have, say, disease like diabetes, so whatever drugs we consume, so that mainly act on your pancreas. If it is something related with cancer, so whatever treatment they give, so that is act on certain cells which are affected by cancer. But this is a time being solution. It is not a perfect solution or endless solution for any disease. And that's why repeatedly we need to go into that treatment. But when the holistic medicine, this term is used, so it is the treatment of the disease, not only physical disease, but it is mental and spiritual also. So it covers all these three aspects. So if you're mentally strong, your willpower is good, so you can easily recover from any kind of disease. We generally talk when we go and see any patient, so we discuss, "Arey yaar, his willpower is good. And as his willpower is good, he has chances to recovery from the disease, early chances of recovery from the disease." It means that our mental also plays a very important role in recovery. Then mental strength is required and spiritual also. So if you have spiritually strong, you have, say, spiritual means what? If we have belief in God, we accept all the positive and negative with same intensity. When we get good things, we are becoming happy, but not more much. And if we are facing any problem, we never go in deep sad. So this is a balanced life, and yoga and meditation, that is going to lead you, going to teach you a balanced life. And that balanced life is very much required. And that's why I think this topic is yoga and holistic medicine. Because it is yoga, with the help of yoga, we are going to treat a human being, not a disease. The treatment of human being is important. Treatment of patient is required, not treatment of disease. But when we go into hospital, doctor treat our diseases only. So that's why we need this holistic medicine concept. समग्र चिकित्सा, ऐसा मैंने इसका हिंदी में देखा कि इट इज समग्र चिकित्सा. अपने पूरे शरीर को आप अच्छा करें, और इसके लिए ये योग, मेडिटेशन, यह सब चीजें आती है. बट व्हेन इट इज स्पिरिचुअल, हाउ कैन वी ट्रीट अवर सेल्फ स्पिरिचुअली? बहुत अच्छे अच्छे उदाहरण इसके लिए है. वी शुड गेट कनेक्ट विद द नेचर. Go and sit in the garden and see the trees there. And then think, what is the purpose of the life of that tree? For what it is standing there? It do not have its own purpose. It is there for others. So that is a selfless life. If your life is selfless, it will definitely give you better health also. That is mental health, spiritual health, I can say more clearly, and it leads to the physical health also. So the person, those who are mentally calm, quiet, do not have any kind of stress, so they have less chances of getting disease. हम लोगों में चिंताएं बढ़ जाती है. हमारी ये चिंताएं दूर होनी चाहिए. डर होता है क्योंकि हमारा किसी पे भरोसा नहीं. If we have the belief on God, automatically fear will diminish. आपका fear नहीं रहेगा, डर नहीं रहेगा. हम कुछ भी हो जाए तो हम सोचते हैं कि नहीं, भगवान हमारे पीछे है, अच्छा ही होगा. इस प्रकार से खुद के मन को निर्माण करना, मन को स्ट्रांग करना, ये शायद इस वर्कशॉप का ऑब्जेक्टिव है. आई एम वेरी हैप्पी. आई एम नॉट टेकिंग मच टाइम बिकॉज इट इज ऑलरेडी लेंदी inauguration session. But I am very happy that our yoga department has taken this topic and introducing all of you with a very important aspect of the medicine, holistic medicine, and that is to with treatment of the diseases. तो ये एक अच्छे टॉपिक के साथ में हम आगे बढ़ रहे. हमारे संस्था के बारे में हमारे आदरणीय कोड़ोस्कर सर ने आप सभी को अवगत कराया. दिस डिग्री कॉलेज ऑफ फिजिकल एजुकेशन, यू नो, it is an autonomous college, and very soon it is going to be the deemed university of sports. And in that university, we are planning to have a department of yoga and TSG, traditional sports and games, because we believe that our traditional physical culture has that potential to make a human being a good citizen for the nation. हमारे जो पारंपरिक खेल है उसमें ये पोटेंशियल निश्चित तौर पे है, जो एक दूसरे को कनेक्ट करेगा, लोगों में अच्छे विचार निर्माण करेगा. We are fortunate that we are having a IKS center, Indian Knowledge System Center, given by Ministry of Education, Government of India, in our campus. Our Secretary of Hanuman Vyayam Prasarak Mandal, Honorable Madhurita Chenke, is the principal investigator. Shree ji Kurekar is the mentor for that IKS center. And under that IKS center, we are performing several activities to do some kind of researches to showcase the importance of Indian knowledge, our great traditional physical culture, and we are relating it with our lifestyle. So this is a great work our Indian Knowledge System Center is doing. So I am thankful to this IKS Center. It is greatly associated with Degree College of Physical Education and Hanuman Vyayam Prasarak Mandal, and with the help of all these three institutions together, we will definitely take our society to a healthy life, healthy and happy life. I must state that our Honorable Padma Shri Prabhakar Vaidya, he is the great supporter and mentor. He always behind us and supporting us in these kind of ventures. I am thankful to the organizers for organizing this good event for all of you. And in coming days, this will be a knowledge feast to all of you. You have lot many opportunities to learn many things, to know better what holistic medicine is and how yoga and meditation can help it to achieve a happy and healthy life. So I am thankful to the organizers for giving me this opportunity to have dialogue with all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. You truly explained the word holistic and its significance in terms of health. The purpose of the FDP is to bring together subject expert and faculty members at a single platform to discuss the significance of yoga and holistic medicine and its necessity for the society. At last, to propose the vote of thanks, I request Dr. S.M. Labde, Head Department of Yoga Shastra, to come forward and present the vote of thanks of this opening ceremony.
नमस्कार आत्मन, हरि ओम, हरि ओम. आहे जागृत आहेत. Good afternoon. I stand before you with a heart filled with gratitude and a sense of accomplishment as we conclude this enlightening opening ceremony. Today, I am honored to express our collective appreciation on behalf of the organization committee to our great motivation, Padma Shri Prabhakar Rao Ji Vaidya Sahib, Honorable General Secretary Sri Hanuman Vyayam Prasarak Mandal, Amravati. First and foremost, let me extend our deepest gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Arun Khodaskar, International Yoga Guru, for gracing this occasion with your presence. Your insightful words and invaluable experience have undoubtedly left indelible marks on all of us. A special thanks to Mr. Shreyas Kurekarji, mentor HVPM IKS Center, for inaugurating this faculty development program. Your utmost support and guidance are always valuable for us. Our heartfelt thanks also goes to Dr. S.P. Deshpande, Principal, Degree College of Physical Education, for your unwavering support and encouragement. Your leadership has been instrumental in fostering an environment that promotes continuous learning and professional development. I present my profound gratitude towards Dr. Madhuri S. Chenke, Vice Principal, Degree College of Physical Education and Principal Investigator, HVPM IKS Center, for her inspirational dedication towards the development of the society through such program. I would like to express our sincere thanks to the speaker, Dr. Christoph Steck, Senior Lecturer at Collegium Medicum at Jan Dilgos University in Poland, who generously shared his expertise and knowledge today. A special word of thanks to our dedicated organizing committee for their tireless efforts in planning and executing this program seamlessly. I would also like to acknowledge the active participation and enthusiasm of all of the faculty members who attended the program. Last but not least, I want to express our gratitude to the support staff, volunteers, and everyone behind the scene who worked diligently to ensure the smooth functioning of this program. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. The session of the opening ceremony has ended here. We will meet at 2:30 p.m. at the session of Dr. Brijesh Singh. All the online participants, I request you to, to visit the same link. The link will be provided in the WhatsApp group for the session of Dr. Brijesh Singh. Thank you so much.